Hello everyone, so welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So in this video, you guys probably know what it's gonna be about. I always say that every time, but you probably already know. Anyways, first of all, I'm sorry if the camera's crooked. I have you in a different spot than what I normally have you in, so you're on top of a lot of things. So I don't know if you're crooked or not right now. I can't see that well. Like, I have my contacts in, but I still can't tell if you're that crooked. Anyways, so basically in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about my new job I got. So this is like, okay, it's not a long story, but I'm gonna make it a long story probably knowing me. But anyways, so my new job. So if you guys know, I'm in college right now. So I have not been working, but I've been trying to find jobs here, and it's been the hardest thing since everything that's going on, and like the city hasn't been that busy also, so a lot of like theaters and different things aren't open right now. So it's been harder than usual to like find a job, if that makes sense. So yeah, first of all, okay, so here at my university, and a lot of universities, there's like front desk workers for like the residence halls, so like the dorms and other buildings as well. So in the fall of 2020, I applied to be a front desk worker for one of the residence halls here. And like I went through the whole interview process and everything over the phone, and like I thought it went really well, like really well. And this was back in like October, okay? I think it was October. It might have been before that even, but I was like, oh my gosh, I thought that went really well. Like I was really excited, like I'm gonna get this job, right? So I was like excited to like start making money because that's what I need in college right now. And so anyways, so flash forward to me discovering that they never like got back to me. So I was like so disappointed, and I'm like, whatever, I'll just try to find another job. So I tried and tried and tried, but then we left for winter break, and then we came back. And when we came back from winter break, I got an email from this person that I did the interview with way back when, in the fall, and she basically said, oh, can we schedule for an over the phone call just to talk about things? I think that you interviewed in the past and blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah. So then we scheduled the phone call, and like she called me and everything, and she's like, I think we interviewed in the past. I was like, yeah, like in the fall. And she's like, yeah, like I don't know what happened, but you like got the job. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, you like got the job. We must have lost contact with you. And I was like, well, you guys never got back to me. And then she's like, oh, that's a mistake on our part. And I'm like thinking, well, no, duh. So here I've had this job this whole time. No, just nobody's like gotten back to me about it. So that's quite frustrating. I could have been working this whole time, but basically I got the job. So my first shift was on a, wait, when was it? It was on a Friday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Friday. It was on the Friday, and it was actually, from recording this video, it was only a few days ago, but when this video gets out, it's probably gonna be like a week ago, knowing me. So anyways, so about a few days ago was my first shift. And honestly, they didn't put me through any training at all. We had a meeting to go over like paperwork on like taxes and stuff that Thursday before I started working. And she's like, okay, your first day's tomorrow. And I'm like, what? And she's like, you'll do fine, you'll do fine. I'm like freaking out over here because I had no training whatsoever. Yeah, so I got there and I got in the office, and it was this like, this dude that was the shift before me, and he tried explaining everything to me. And so yeah, but it was pretty like it was pretty calm. Like it felt like it was not going to be a chaotic job. The only thing I was worried about was I was the only one working that desk, because it's only one person working each desk, because we have 3 desks for our residence halls, because we have 2 residence buildings and one has 2 entrances, if that makes sense. So I was working one by myself, so I was worried about that, because I was like, oh my god, what if I have to go to the bathroom? Like, what if I don't know how to deal with people? Like, I don't even know who to call. I don't know how to set up the computers. Like, I was so nervous. And so this kid was trying to explain everything to me, like, really fastly. And, like, he was really helpful, but, like, I was still freaking out. And then when I was trying to clock in, because we have to clock in on this computer, I thought I knew my username and password, so I was trying, and then, like, it just went blank, like, the username and password squares. So I was like, oh, I must have got it wrong. So then I tried it again, and then I tried it again, but then I tried something different. But then it brought me to a different screen that said, oh, your username and password's wrong. So I was like, wait, it wasn't bringing me to that screen before. So was I right? So then I tried, sorry, it was a fuzzy. So then I tried the same username and password again. And here I clocked in 3 times by accident. So yeah, the guy was like laughing at me because I did that. But eventually he left. And I was there by myself, still freaking out. I took a few videos of my first shift, so I'm gonna put those videos here. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna post this video or not, but I'm currently at my new job, and yes, we love no training. This guy that had the shift before me tried explaining things to me and everything, but he was pretty much like, you got it, good luck. I clocked in 3 times by accident. So that's great. My time card is probably going to be messed up. But yeah, let me show you my setup I got here. So I don't know, actually, am I allowed to show you that? I'm going to show you anyways. Okay, so I don't know if I'm allowed to show you that. So there, I'll just do like a quick thing. But yeah, these are the security cameras on that side. It's like people like that are swiping in to get into the building and everything. And like I can unlock the doors and stuff. And then the other side, I have my security cameras set up. And yeah, in the background, I have like forms and stuff I can fill out. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, so far I can tell it's gonna be probably a boring job. So I should have brought a book, but it's me in this big room. So yes, there's what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so update. My boss just walked in. So like the director of all residence halls just walked in, and she's like, "Hi, are you Shayla?" And then, yeah. So I'm just doing my math homework. So like I was afraid she was gonna yell at me for that, but she honestly did not even care. So yeah, that's another thing. I'm gonna get all my homework done by this job, so that's a good thing. But I'm gonna show you what she handed me. So she handed me this bag. And it has pasta in it, and that's like cheese. And she's like, hey. She's like, she literally handed me like with her arms straight out, and she's like, here, have some pasta. So I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, thank you. And then she just left. Like, what? Anyways, so I'm going to continue just doing my homework now. But yeah, the guy that like came, that was the shift before me, he like came back to like pick up food or whatever. And it was literally the most awkward situation ever, so I'm glad that's done with. We were literally just trying to like have conversation to like pass the time and not make it awkward, but it just made it even more awkward. So anyways, I'm gonna continue doing my homework now, hoping to get most of this done by tonight. But so yeah, the director of all the residence halls came in and gave me pasta. So that was great. I ate that for dinner the next day because it was 10 o'clock at night, so I was not hungry. And so anyways, that guy though that showed me around and everything at the initial start of my shift, he kept coming around and making sure everything was okay. And I also had a resident advisor, so like the person that's in charge of like the floors, so the RA that is in charge of like the floors that people live on, make sure everything is okay and no one's fighting and no one's like noise complaints and stuff. And so yeah, they kept having a resident advisor, so an RA, come around like every single hour making sure everything was okay with me. So that was really helpful as well. So overall my first shift went pretty well. Like there was only this one time this girl she didn't have an ID at the time because they were making a new ID or something for her, so I had to deal with that. but they have like a sheet full of like people that you can call. So I just called somebody and I was like, I don't know what to do, and they like walked me through it. So that was really helpful as well. But then near the end of the shift, it was like 12 o'clock. So each shift is 4 hours, and so I was working 8 to 12, so 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. and the person that was supposed to come in after me didn't come in. So I was like, what? So I texted a group chat and I was like, what's going on? And they were like, no, they were rerouted. And I was like, okay, but are they gonna come in? And here, when they were rerouted, they are like on the one front desk, but they're in charge of both, if that makes sense. So they were watching my cameras, but like they weren't gonna come in and take over like my desk area. So I was totally confused by that. So then when I tried, like, I didn't know what to do, how to like sign out of anything, or if I was supposed to, but I just restarted the computer because I was like, hope this is what I'm gonna have to do because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I just restarted the computer, and it turned out that was okay because nobody complained about it. And then when I went to clock out, I clocked out twice by accident, so that's great. Well, no, I clocked in again and then I clocked out, so I messed that whole thing up. So yeah, but after all my clocking in, I have realized how to use the system properly, so that's a good thing. But yeah, during my first shift, I got all of my math homework done for the rest of the year, and I got a project done for English that was supposed to get done. And honestly, guys, like, this job has a lot of downtime, so I feel like I'm going to get all my homework done during the job, so that's really helpful as well because I can do homework as I'm doing it, because it's kind of like a laid-back job, because I'm used to like working more at like the movie theater I worked at, which was like fast-paced more, and this is more laid-back, so I actually like enjoy this more because also I feel like I don't know, special that I get to like control like the doors and the cameras and stuff, and I get to like watch the cameras like I'm a spy. Okay, I'm just going crazy. Anyways, so yes, then the next day I had my second shift and I took this video. Okay y'all, so it is now day 2 of working here, so I promise I won't like keep doing these. I don't know why I didn't bring my camera today. I sincerely forgot it, but I am eating the pasta that that girl dropped off to me yesterday. So yes, and it's actually daylight, so yes. And yeah, I'm not used to working in the light because last night it was dark, so this is very different. But I think this is probably gonna be like my favorite shift to work because it's 4 to 8. And that's like perfect timing because that's normally the time that I don't do anything and I'm just being lazy. So this way I can be lazy as I'm making money. And this shift was from 4 to 8, so it was during dinner time, so I did have to eat and everything. And so yeah, I ate that pasta, and then I ate an apple and peanut butter wrap I brought, and then I ate some chocolate covered pretzels and Cheez-Its. So yes, but the problem was that I had to eat, so then I also had to drink. So then I had to go to the bathroom so much. And I felt so bad because I had to, I found out to go to the bathroom you can call the RA. And so I had to call her twice to go to the bathroom. And I felt bad, but honestly, like, I ate my dinner, like, it's gonna happen. Like, that's like prime go to the bathroom time, you know? Like 4 to 8, like, anyone else, that's like prime go to the bathroom time. Anyway, so I kind of felt bad about that, but then again, it's their job to like come over and like help you with stuff, so whatever. And so overall, like, and then my second shift, I ended up being able to like finish all my film homework, so that's really helpful as well. So overall, this new job, I'm really enjoying it, so that's good. And I really like, you can make your own schedule basically, so that's really helpful as well. And the only downside I would say is probably the lack of training that I got because I was so freaking out my first shift and everything. And another thing that I would say is I've at the one desk so far, and it seems like that will be the easiest desk to work at because not that many people go through the entrance, and I don't have to worry about packages because at one of the desks you have to worry about giving people their mail, and I feel like that's going to be even more confusing. But I'm supposed to be working that desk tomorrow, so we will see, but hopefully it's not as confusing as it sounds. But yeah, overall, I think that's probably going to be my favorite desk to work out because it was honestly pretty fun. So yes, and so overall the only thing to complain about is the lack of training and the fact that I have to go pee a lot. But that's just a me thing probably. And I honestly really like this job so far. So, and I'm hoping to keep this job throughout college, so that will hopefully be helpful to me because that way I can always have a part-time job that I can like be earning money from, if you know what I mean, throughout college. So that will be helpful. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking about it, but yeah, that is my new job. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, watching me explain what I do. But yeah, if I'm ever vlogging like in my work, I don't know what to say. But if I'm ever vlogging as I'm working, now you guys know what my job is specifically. So that is it. I'm in charge of letting people in and all their like complaints and stuff. And anyways, so like, subscribe, comment below more video ideas for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
ShayJVlogs!